3 claps, your boy Swain's back at it again. Swain Swaggy Sense, about to drop to y'all another video. And in today's video is going to be about a fragrance that I posted on my community tab, and I had asked y'all to see if y'all can guess what fragrance this cloned. And on the comment section, shout out to the people who did comment. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all the real ones. There were some great guesses, and unfortunately they weren't the right answer. But today I'm gonna give y'all the answers, and I'm telling y'all gonna be surprised. Y'all gonna be happy because, you know, I give y'all gems, and I got the hookup. You know what I'm saying? And with the fragrances that I have, y'all should be like subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just that guy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, if you don't. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So this fragrance is going to be from the line of Territorie. I'm sure that's how you pronounce the name. We're not really worried about that. We're worried about what this fragrance is going to be a clone or a similar notes and dupe to. And it's Terrotorie's Cobalt. Beautiful bottle. Some of the comments were great guesses, like I was just mentioning. One of them were saying that, is it JPG, Jean Paul Gaultier, or is it Carolina Herrera's Cobalt because of the name and also the bottle? But it's none of those. It's none of those. It's actually a dupe of Paco Rabanne's Pure XS. You heard it. Paco Rabanne's Pure XS.
Oh, say less.
And let me tell you, I don't have the actual Pure XS, which I plan on getting. Trust me, which I plan on getting. I did my research on this, like I was just mentioning. I did my research on this before even buying it. There was a couple of reviewers talking about it and the similar notes, but there was only one person that I believe that was telling the scent profile and what it is. And let me tell you, this thing bang. This thing bangs. You know how Pure XS is supposed to have this Coca-Cola vibe, this vanilla vibe, this real like seltzery. That's not even a word, Gerald, but I'm saying it now. So seltzery, like fizzy pop type of scent, and this has it. I wore this a couple times so far. I plan on wearing this a lot during the winter because I know that it's gonna cut through the cold for sure. It has the similar notes, you know. In the opening, I will say that it does have the alcoholic blast, so you're gonna have to like wave out the tester strip, or if you spray it on your hand, you're gonna have to kind of like let it air out a little bit. But it's going to mellow out into this myrrh, this vanilla, the thyme, the ginger blast, the citruses at the top, and I think that's what makes it so, like, I guess because there's so much of the citruses and the ginger at the top hits it so hard that, you know, it becomes more like alcoholic type of smell. But once again, that kind of, you know, disappears after a couple of seconds or even a minute. But you know, I picked this up from Amazon for about $23, and I will say this is a good grab, and not a lot of people know about this. Once again, like I said, when I was doing my research on this fragrance, I didn't really hear too much buzz about it. I heard a lot of buzz about the other fragrances within this line. I don't really know the name. It might be Pure Gold or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But this is the one that I've seen that made me gravitate towards it, especially with some of the reviews that I did see piquing my interest. And it has a great sprayer, great distribution. You're gonna get it, you know, about maybe, like when I wore it, I got about 6 hours. But on, like when I was wearing heavy clothes like a sweater, like it was staying on the sweater for sure. But once again, if you can get past that alcohol synthetic like citrus blast in the beginning, it'll literally, like, it'll change your mood real quick. Your mood will be like, man, this thing is not appealing, to the point where it's just like, oh yeah, this okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, this was quite a grab. I will say, like, I was quite hesitant on getting this. This was something that I wasn't sure on getting because, you know, I have a lot of clones. I have a lot of dupes that are close to the OGs. Some of the fragrances that I do have are OGs, but not all of them. I like to have a melting pot of different fragrances so I can kind of pick and choose. And you don't really need to spend that much money to smell good too. So always remember that as well. But this is a good grab. If you want to grab it, it's on Amazon. It has other fragrances in this line too. But once again, with this fragrance right here, Terrotorie Cobalt, this is going to be the clone of the Paco Rabanne's Pure XS. And once again, it has the similar notes to it. And I plan on grabbing Pure XS probably either this week or sometime next week, just to, you know, compare, which I'll probably do a video of coming soon once I get the fragrance in my possession. But I got this one for now, so I'm gonna be rocking this one out for now. Yeah, man, like, you know, this was a good grab. I can't say nothing more, nothing less. So once again, that's Terrotorie Cobalt, and you can pick this up at your Amazon. Not sure if you're gonna find this at like maybe your Burlington or your TJ Maxx. This is one of those you know, companies that you have to kind of like dive deep into to try and figure out you know, what the buzz is about. So that's the fragrance for the day. That was the fragrance that I had posted on my community tab yesterday, and I'm sure that if this interests you, I'm sure that y'all gonna be talking about this too. So but before I leave, I just want to give a shout out and, you know, to the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals for their organization suspending the game and postponing the game. I'm sure if y'all haven't already heard about Hamlin, being, you know, in critical condition, and the fact on being a former athlete and a former football player playing at levels of high school, college, and semi-professional, it becomes a thing where you're looking at something that you used to do and knowing that you're putting your body on the line and you're risking, you know, potential of serious injury, whether that be something that is minor or something that is major, just like last night. And you know, and it just proves to show that when you're put in situations where it's a matter of you know, I don't want to get deep into anything, but it's a matter of life and death. It's one of those where, like, for a person to love a sport that much, or a hobby or a job or anything like that, and put all their passion and effort into something where it's just like you're putting it all on the line and knowing the risk behind it, it's just like amazing to know that people would go through such lengths to do the things that not only what they want to do, but they are blessed with those abilities and gifts. And sometimes, you know, we have to be humbled in a lot of ways, and sometimes it's not the best way to be humbled. But, you know, my prayers are going out to the Buffalo Bills and, you know, Damar's family, and, you know, I just want y'all to pray for him too, and I'm sure y'all doing that because it's all over social media. But just wanted to give y'all, you know, a life lesson of saying, like, if you're gonna do something, you know, put all your passion into it, put all your effort into it, put all your love into it, put everything that you need to put into it in order for you to kind of have a promising outcome. Even in this not so good outcome, it just shows the dedication and discipline that one goes through or does in order for them to achieve whatever they want to achieve. And sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out in people's favor, but, you know, the main lesson is just like, you know, live it to the fullest, you know, try and do your best the way that you can, and be great at the end of the day. So that was my whole spiel about that. You know, like, we're back to the fragrance stuff. If you like my video, like it. If you want to subscribe to my video, subscribe to it. And if you're gonna try and get this bottle, let me know in the comments if you're about to get the bottle, because you know I don't want to be the only one with this bottle. You know, I want to share my information to everybody. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Be safe, be blessed, peace out.